Back at it again, and I've got a video here that I want to talk to you guys about because I think it really highlights something that I had been touching on a lot recently. Actually, I think it not perfectly, but it really does highlight something that I've been touching on a lot recently, and I wanted to discuss it with you guys, get your thoughts and your opinions on it, and yeah, let's talk about this in the comment section. All right, it's about a 5 minute clip, so I'm gonna let the video play. I might add in my little 2 cents here or there, but I'll really give my thoughts and the bulk of my opinions after the video plays. It's not the most entertaining clip in the world. Okay, I will admit that, but stick around, please. I would love to have this discussion with you guys and really get your thoughts and your opinions, and obviously you can hear mine as well. But with that being said, hit that like button. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I know it's a small gesture, but it really does help out simply hitting that like button and leaving a comment. Lets YouTube know that you're engaged with the video. It helps to get these videos out to more and more people. So I would greatly appreciate that. And please be aware there is a scammer. I saw the scammer yesterday. I was reading through the comment section. Goodness gracious. I don't know how they haven't even fixed this yet. You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So if you get a comment that says message me on WhatsApp or message me on Telegram or anything like that, it's not me. The only way to donate to me is through the YouTube platform itself via what's called a super thanks. That is it. Okay. Any message from me telling you to go somewhere else, it's not me. It's the scammer impersonating me. All right. Sorry about that being long-winded. Let's dive into it.
I want to go to Hal Lambert right now. He has been following the presidential contest. He was a former Don guy going to a Ron guy. I'm referring, of course, to Donald Trump, the former president, who he's given money to and a great admirer of in the past. I think he's still a great admirer of the president now. But he is setting his sights on Ron DeSantis, thinks he's a better bet. Always good having you, Hal. Thank you for joining us. Where does, and I do want to get into your financial backing and following the governor, who had a bumpy launch, but it was certainly a money-making launch, better than 8.2 million raised. But he's not been very clear on these debt negotiations. Do you know whether he shares President Trump's views that you go ahead and risk default if you have to, if you don't get spending, concessions out of Democrats? Where does he stand on that?
Well, I don't think he's made a comment on it because, he doesn't really have any say in it. I think if you look at what's going on, it just kind of shows the dysfunction in Washington. And there's quite a bit. And the American people are very upset with Washington, both Republicans and Democrats. So it's really an issue for D.C. and highlights what we've got to change as a country.
You did, and we talked before about this. You went from Donald Trump to Ron DeSantis. I know I've kind of asked this more out of brilliant interest, but what was the former president's reaction? He lost you. That's a big loss.
Well, I don't think he was happy about it. He made a public comment from a spokesperson about me that was pretty negative. But, I can't worry about that. I just looked at this and said, look, what candidate can win the general election in the fall of next year? And I think there's only one candidate that can do that, and that's Governor Ron DeSantis. I don't think President Trump can win it. And there's only one candidate that can win the primary and the general, and I think that's Governor DeSantis. So there's only one candidate, in my view, that can do this. I think Donald Trump could certainly win the primary, but he just can't win the general. And we have to win this next election. We cannot risk having another 4 years of Biden. It would be a disaster.
Al, obviously, the former president has not made a secret of the fact that he's not a fan of Ron DeSantis, calls him Ron DeSanctimonious, and I don't know what names he's called you, but maybe he's not a fan of either of you. But this doesn't just, go to Donald Trump. Virtually all the candidates in the race or looking to get into the race have targeted the Florida governor. I want you to react to this. This is from the past week. Take a look. We're against what he did with Disney, and you would not do that yourself.
Oh, absolutely not. Look, I don't like the wokeism. We need to stand up and fight wokeism and cancel culture, but you don't penalize private businesses because they disagree with you politically.
I don't think Ron DeSantis is a conservative based on his actions towards Disney. I'll tell you this much. That's not the guy I want sitting across from President Xi and negotiating our next agreement with China. We're sitting across from Putin and trying to resolve what's happening in Ukraine.
Mr. Trump said, "You're fired." I love that part.
Make America great again.
Make America great again.
All right, that's a smattering of just where the governor was in the past versus where he is now. But obviously, they're gunning for your guy. Are you worried?
No, I mean, they're gunning for him because they know he's the biggest threat. And it's interesting to see people say, oh, he's not conservative. He's probably the most conservative candidate in this race. In fact, there's, some concern that he's too conservative. So now you've got people saying he's not conservative, some people saying he's too conservative. He's over the target. He's actually passing legislation. Getting things done in Florida while everybody else is simply sitting around talking about things.
So right now there's a push on the part of Republican Party operatives to say that no matter who gets the Republican nomination, all should support that winner. Is Ron DeSantis in the camp that if it is Donald Trump, that he will support Donald Trump?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're going to support the Republican nominee. That's going to happen because any Republican nominee is better than Biden. So that's where we've got a starting point at, and we're all there.
All right, because Donald Trump has not extended that to him or the others.
I think Donald Trump had said he would support the nominee because you can't be in the debates if you don't do that.
He has not said that.
Well, that's unfortunate because that's not the way we should operate as a party.
All right, still early. Things could change. People could get, warm and fuzzy, but sometimes you have to wait for warm and fuzzy. Hal, thank you very, very much.
I'm Steve Doocy.
Now, I wanted to show that clip because did you catch how they tried to make Ron DeSantis seem as if he's the one taking all of the hits and all they showed was like 3 clips? So it was just something, and that's not the first thing that I've seen, obviously, where I just felt like the establishment and mainstream media are trying to push us towards this certain person. And we keep telling them, we don't want him. We don't want him. Why do you keep pushing us in this direction? We don't want this guy. And they keep saying, no. Get out there. Get out there, Ron. Does anybody else find that weird? Because I know I do. And I want to show you guys this comment section because, oh my goodness, it is hilarious. The comment section of this video is absolutely hilarious, and I think it highlights how people truly feel and why I said before, I don't understand how these polls are only sitting at 50, 60%. From everything that I've seen and I've heard from folks, it's more like a 90-10. At least is what it feels like. Maybe I live in an echo chamber. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comment section. But everything that I've seen, 90% of Republicans want Trump. 10% want DeSantis. And I've seen polls, and I've showed you guys those polls, where Trump beats Biden. Granted, it's very, very early. Very, 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 very early. But I've provided evidence. Now, obviously, I'm only one guy. Okay? I'm not saying I've got all the answers. But I provided solid evidence of actual people, not just polls, but actual people that you wouldn't even expect to give Biden the middle finger. I've showed you guys those videos. Black people, Hispanics, LGBTQ, leaving the Democrat Party and literally saying out loud, I am voting for Trump. Not just saying, oh no, we're leaving the Democrat Party. No, videos where they're telling you, I'm voting for Trump. So the fact that they keep saying, oh no, there's no way Trump could win. Absolutely no way. Yes, I understand. Mainstream media has done a great job at putting this stain on Trump. Because I used to have a terrible opinion of him at one point in time. Didn't even know why. Now I do. It's because of what you just watched. Because they told me he was a terrible guy. And of course, I wasn't really into politics, didn't really care about politics that much. So, you know, I heard some, yeah, cool. Yeah, he's a bad guy, I guess. Yep. Terrible guy. So yes, the media has done a great job at that. I'll give them that. But they're doing an even worse job of trying to push us towards this certain guy. But let me show you this comment section. Check this out. All right, so here's the comment section of the same video we just watched. As you can see here. Yep. Same video. Same exact video. Okay? Now, this isn't everybody, but you'll get a sense of what I was talking about when I said it feels closer to a 90-10 type of situation. Check this out. First comment. It makes sense that I can't even say that, is doing his anti-Trump gibberish once again. Okay? Okay, that was Trump did say he would support the primary winner as long as the election was a fair one, which we all want. Well, most of us do. So another one for Trump. I'm just here to thumb down Fox News while it still exists. Goodness gracious. Follow this guy's money, folks. Trump is better off without this guy. Another one for Trump. They don't want Trump in for some reason, so solidifies my support for Trump, which is one of the things that I had been saying for a while. It seems as if the establishment and everybody in the media does not want Trump, which is why I will never give them what they want, and it solidifies my support for Trump. I've made that no secret. No secret. Okay? So I definitely agree with that statement. DeSantis needs to hold Florida for 4 years, then take office. Fix the crooked. Yeah. You get it. But that one's for Trump once again in 24. People ignored that DeSantis chose Twitter space to announce his running shows that he did not care about people, connect with people. Brandon did the same way, but Trump cares about people, always connect with people from his heart. Another one for Trump. Spend your money supporting Trump. Let President Trump finish the job. Another one for Trump. Ron, whether he admits it or not, needs Trump to run this time. Another one for Trump. Huge mistake. Trump 2024. DeSantis isn't ready. Another one for Trump. Fox, the new CNN. Basically, another one for Trump. Love you, Ron. And what you're doing in Florida. Not a chance in HE double hockey sticks. I'll vote for you over Trump. Another one for Trump. This one is just a win for everybody, I guess. Latinos for Trump. He's in it for his own personal interest and now ousted himself as a rhino. Another one for Trump. We get it. Fox wants DeSantis. We don't care who Fox wants. Another one for Trump. You get Trump 2024. DeSantis disappointed me. It's not DeSantis' time. Trump 24. DeSantis will owe his donors favors without a doubt with all they do. DeSantis made a commitment to Florida people. You get it, people? Oh, man. Listen, and when I saw this clip, and then I read through the comment section a little bit, I was like, man, I have to discuss this. One, because it's refreshing. You know, it's always refreshing when, especially in today's world, because, you know, I want to make sure that I'm not like some Looney Tune, you know, crazy person, right? So I'm always reading what other people say, what other people are talking about, not to necessarily change my opinion, but to make sure I'm not going off the deep end, right? So when I read through comment sections like this, it's like, aha, I was onto it the whole time. I saw it. I'm not crazy. And, you know, I've told you guys the story about me when I stopped watching the news some years ago, because I realized that all they were doing was lying to us. And I'm looking around and I'm watching everybody else watch the news on a daily basis. You know, everybody knows when you're at the gym, and especially in the cardio area, they always have the TVs, you know, and always on the TVs, it's the news and sports. And, you know, I'm watching people just watch the news all willy-nilly. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, nobody else sees this? Am I going crazy? Nobody else realizes what the news is doing to us? Nobody sees it? And then, of course, I finally got enough confidence to, you know, asked you all, you know, if you saw, and everybody in the comments, I can't remember which video it was, but everybody in the comment section was like, no, we all see it too, Rich. Like, we stopped watching the news too. We see it too, my guy. And this is another, not to that extent, not to that level, but it's a similar type of situation where it just confirms what I had been thinking this entire time. The establishment wants this certain guy, so they're going to keep pushing this certain guy. They're going to keep trying to down Trump at every turn. And yet, time after time after time, you see comments and folks talking like this. Like this. Trump 2024. DeSantis disappointed me. It's not DeSantis' time. Trump 24. DeSantis will owe his donors favors without a doubt. In my view, it's Trump only. Keep on pushing your agenda, Fox. Laughing emoji. Only and only Trump. DeSantis does not have negotiating the skill Trump has. I mean, come on. Trump will get my vote. Trump is triumphant. I voted DeSantis for governor, but I'm voting for my favorite president, Donald. I mean, how many people have to say it for the establishment to get it through their heads? We don't want this guy. And the more you push the other guy in our face, the more of us say, no, we don't want that guy. It's incredible. It's watching all of this play out in front of my face. Being new to politics is absolutely incredible to watch. It's incredible. It's incredible stuff. Like this, a couple years ago, you couldn't have even gotten me interested in wanting to care about any of this or reading into any of this. I would have been like, boring. But this is like exciting stuff. Like it's so fascinating to watch this play out, to watch this happen, and to realize I'm not crazy for pointing it out. They actually are doing that. And a lot of other people see it too. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions, how you guys are feeling. Are you guys feeling like Fox's comment section here? This is Donald Trump's season. DeSantis looks like he can revive the GOP. Laughing emoji. For a second, I thought this was a DeSantis. Deep Santis. Like deep state Santis. Ooh. Hold on, you guys can't even read that one. I'm sorry. Deep Santis looks like he can revive the GOP with a laughing emoji. Like, psych. Wow. If DeSantis replaces Trump, shame on America. I mean, my goodness, guys. Somebody at Fox has to be reading the comment section, right? Right? Somebody has to be. There's no way nobody at Fox is reading this comment section. They have to see this. And the fact that they're still pushing this stuff is crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Trump it is, baby. And I've shown you guys videos. LGBTQ are getting behind Trump. My Hispanic brothers and sisters are getting behind Trump. Black people, especially black men, are getting behind Trump. I just... Oh, man. Oh, I'm not crazy. That's so refreshing. It really is. But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this in the comment section. I just wanted to chat with y'all, you know. my family and get y'all thoughts on this, man. I had to talk with somebody about it, you know? So I'm gonna talk to y'all. Let me know how you feeling. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. Trump 24. And check out that video too. Check out that video. I'm out.